the gravely injured father pushed his 6-year-old daughter into the great river. He entrusted the clan's only hope to his daughter, but he, remaining on the bridge, was devoured by the demons. Watching her father turn to stone on the bridge, the girl silently vowed to save him. For 10 years, this girl journeyed alone through the deserts. She wore a face covering and carried a sword. Her cute companion Tuk Tuk had grown into a majestic mount. For 10 years, the girl searched every river, and now only one river remained. Suddenly, Raya was ambushed by a manifested demon. She immediately took out a dragon gem fragment to repel it. She had faced this kind of danger countless times. Raya followed the river forward, but a wrecked boat blocked the path at its end. Passing through a broken window, Raya entered a cave. She laid out the items needed to summon Sisu, and began reciting the incantation devoutly. Then she poured dew into a cup. The next moment, the river water began flowing backwards, transforming into floating droplets. They slowly gathered together. The dragon, asleep for 500 years, truly appeared. And it was Sisu, the dragon Raya had searched for 10 years. But this dragon didn't seem very clever. Nothing like Raya had imagined. Newly awakened, Sisu had lost all her past abilities, and could do nothing but swim. Yet when she picked up the dragon gem fragment, a blue glow emanated from her body. She had actually gained one of her sister's abilities. But with just this, defeating the Drone was impossible. Only by collecting all the dragon gem fragments could Sisu possibly reseal the Drone. And so they set off again, heading to the nearest tribe, the Talon. Raya nimbly navigated the mechanisms ahead, with Sisu closely following. Clearly, even a dragon without her powers was stronger than any human. Just then, Raya noticed Sisu happily cradling a bug with a glowing rear end. But the next moment, when they regained their senses, they found the passage ahead filled with such bugs. The two cautiously made their way through, and finally discovered the first dragon gem fragment. The greedy Talon chieftain had refused to let go of the fragment even in death. Sisu wanted to simply take it, but Raya stopped her, fearing a trap. So Raya used a stick to support the skeleton's arm, safely retrieving the fragment. The moment Sisu held the fragment, she gained a new ability, to transform into a human. But before they could celebrate, Namari, the princess of the Fang tribe who had once betrayed Raya, arrived. The Fang tribe had always sought to seize the dragon gem, to dominate the land. Seeing they were outnumbered, Raya immediately triggered a trap, trapping them there. While escaping, Raya also awakened explosive bugs, to buy more time. Finally, they managed to ride Tuk Tuk to safety, but their pursuers were too fast. As they were about to be caught, Raya had no choice but to steer Tuk Tuk into the water. They then climbed onto a boat to flee. The boat, however, was painfully slow, so Sisu jumped into the water, transformed into her dragon form, grabbed the boat's hull, and frantically wagged her tail. After their escape, they soon arrived at the Tail tribe, to protect against the Drone. The people here built all their houses on water, thinking they could relax here. Raya instead found a baby on the street. Her heart went out to it, and she picked the baby up, only to turn around and discover 3 monkeys had stolen the dragon gem fragments. She tried to give chase, but the baby in her arms kicked her down, and threw sand in her face, then rode off on a monkey. Raya hurried after them. Luckily, the clever Tuk Tuk took a shortcut and intercepted them, allowing Raya to reclaim the fragments. Meanwhile, the naive Sisu was tricked outside the city walls. When the gate opened, a Drone pounced, but sensing the dragon's presence, it could only cower in the distance, watching menacingly. An old woman held a dragon gem fragment, demanding Sisu reveal the locations of the other fragments, or she would leave her locked outside. Just then, Raya arrived on Tuk Tuk, not only rescuing Sisu, but also successfully seizing the fragment. With the new fragment, Sisu gained the ability to exhale mist. They used this to escape, and headed for the Spine tribe. But upon arrival, they found it had become a city of the dead. The Drone had turned everyone here to stone, leaving only one survivor. Before Raya could ask questions, Namari and her forces caught up again, the soldiers poised to attack. To cover the others' escape, Raya chose to stay behind and hold them off, but she was soon overpowered and knocked down. Sisu witnessed this, and immediately transformed into a dragon to rescue her. Faced with the dragon's imposing presence, Namari momentarily lost her strength. Seizing the moment of distraction, everyone escaped onto a boat using the mist as cover. The Spine tribe survivor offered their dragon gem fragment. With this fragment, Sisu gained the power to control water. Now, only one fragment remained to complete the dragon gem, the one held by the Fang tribe.